science and rule in the art of mankind in this time and forevermore. Empress meaning by him side the perfect balance in a life, man, woman, and child. You know, see. Yeah, man, it's DJ Ra Simon, dip on the ones and twos again. Yeah, man, you know, say this is the day when Marcus Garvey transition, right? Him transition into the ancestral realms, right? And you know, Marcus Garvey is a prophet, right? Rastafari, I look upon Marcus like, yo, this man a come, this other one will tell I and I about his majesty still. You know what I mean? And we not come with no argument about who was the first one. We say Rastafari and all them thing there. But we know say it go down in the history right now as Marcus Garvey. You know what I mean? Him are the one what gather the people them. Gather the sheep. You know what I mean? Him gather the people and him bring them together. Him teach them self-reliance and you know what I mean, self-determination and you know what I mean, him say self-confidence and all them thing there, seeing? You know what I mean? Him tell I and I about repatriation, you know what I mean? And him also say, look to the east for the coming of the black king, and he shall be the redemption of mankind. All right, so that's not no separatist type of thing, or none of them thing there. That thing there is a thing where it's universal and humanitarian still, because Marcus Garvey tell the people him say, yo, when you look to the east and you see that black king, him come, this man I go be for the healing of the nation. This man I go be the redemption of mankind. So all that mean is, you know what I mean, all of the wicked and terrible things that man done did in a life. His Majesty will come redeem the whole of we, the whole of mankind. You know what I mean? That mean where him say, yeah man, him come as the king of the African people. But at the same time, as a humanitarian, we know say Africa is the father and mother of all people, right? So when everyone accept their own self and them accept the truth in life, them realize that we all is a descendant of Africa in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Because me not really re- deal with them type of thing where them say, oh, this one is this and this one is that. You know what I mean? Me feel like we all have the same bloodline and we come from the same source of life. You know what I mean? Which is creation. You know, see it. So that's what me I talk about. And when Marcus say, he say every man have his own fig tree. You know what I mean? Every man have his own fig tree and thing, and them must accept them own self. That's what I'm talk about. They must accept them own self and him teach I and I specifically. Because why? He was a black man. He was an African man. So naturally, you have to love yourself before you love anybody else, right? So no misconception about Marcus. Marcus was a great man. Marcus was a humanitarian. You know what I mean? And he make sure that him tell the people them say he say Africa for Africans. You know what I mean? Those at home and abroad. Which mean that I and I shall just return to I and I homeland. And each and every one of I and I have the right to return to I and I homeland, and we can what? Live up as one people. You know what I mean? Accepting each other differences. Like how life was created to be. So me had to say that, you know, me never planned to say them thing there, but all right. Haile Selassie is the Most High, and Marcus Garvey I tell I and if you look to the east for the coming of the black king, and he shall be the redemption of mankind. So we don't know, say, Haile Selassie fulfill them prophecy. So Marcus Garvey is a prophet, and we are give tribute tonight. All right, people, enough talking. Me not really come for the long talk enough time, but yeah, man, me have to say certain thing when thing is supposed to be said. And Marcus Garvey talk about these time where we live in a too. Yeah, man. Him say, yo, the people them not no go know themselves until them back against the wall. And look now, everyone back against the wall now. People are come up and them see them own self and them accept themselves and begin to know themselves still. You know what I mean? So that means you have to stand up what's truth and what's right, you know. No longer can we turn the other cheek, you know, because it's right in our face right now. And it's almost like we have to prove ourselves now. We have to make sure ones and ones in the world know, say, which side we are stand on. Because this is Armageddon. It's a good over evil thing. And when we say good over evil, man, we know say good. Could I never be conquered by evil, right? So right now.
Fellow citizens of Africa, I greet you in the name of the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Community League of the World. As you are aware, the world in which we live today is divided into separate race groups and distinct nationalities. Each race and each nationality is endeavoring to work out its own destiny to the exclusion of other races and other nationalities. We hear the cry of England for the Englishman, of France for the Frenchman, of Germany for the German, of Ireland for the Irish, of Palestine for the Jew, of Japan for the Japanese, of China for the Chinese. We of the Universal Negro Improvement Association are raising the cry of Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. The great problem of the Negro for the last 500 years has been that of disunity. No one or no organization ever succeeded in uniting the Negro race.
It will be silent one day. People running all around. This is Marcus Garvey time. Every word he said I come to pass. Man, woman, and babes on top of the roof fighting their brothers. But how long will this go on? It must got to stop. Nobody can ever overcome good. Take love and make we mash. Don't hate. So throw away your guns. Throw away your bombs. Everybody want to survive. Let's live in love and peace. Let's live in love and peace. Let Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us.
Marcus Garvey.
Jaja go before us. It will be silent one day. Take it. Men shall be running all around. So throw away your bombs. Throw away your guns. Everyone want to survive. Let's live in love and peace. Let's live in love and peace. Let Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us. Let we mash the hate. Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us. Let we mash the hate. Jaja go before us. Jaja go before us.
Joe! Rastafari, King Selassie, well blessed, yes? King Selassie, crown king of kings, lords of lords, conquering lion, tribe of Judah, elected himself.
Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Marcus Garvey, 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 Marcus Garvey. Look to Africa, yeah, when the king will be crowned. He said, look to Africa, yeah, when the king will be crowned. When the king will sit on the golden throne, the king will be crowned. Many people doubt him, and many people rallied round him.
Rastafari lives and reigns and rule.
Rastafari,
Marcus Garvey.
well blessed.
Tribute tonight.
King Selassie, I crown King of Kings, Lords of Lords, conquering Lion, tribe of Judah, elected himself right and well. Marcus, Marcus Garvey, Marcus Garvey, Marcus, Marcus Garvey, Marcus Garvey.
Wanna love Marcus Garvey tonight? Wanna love Marcus? Rastafari. All right, here we go.
Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. Oh, can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. Come, little one, oh, let me do what I can for you. And you, hello. Come, little one, come. Oh, let me do what I can for you, but you alone. Oh, you know the right hand do it like shall be spanked with many stripes, weeping and wailing and mourning. You've got yourself to blame. I tell you, to right, to right, to right, to right, to right. To right, to right, to right, to right, to right, to right. I beg you, oh, tell you to do right. Beg you to do right. Oh,
Marcus Garvey was the one who say the black skin is not anything to be ashamed. It's not a badge of shame, but
he can't be found. First betrayer who gave away Marcus Garvey. Son of Satan, first practice. Catch them, Garvey. Oh, hold them, Marcus, hold them. Prophecy of fulfilled. Oh, catch them, Yahweh, catch them. Hold them, Marcus, hold them. Oh, Marcus, Yahweh, Marcus. Life, strength, energy. Mr. Garvey is so cool. Mr. Garvey is so smooth. Mr. Garvey is a fool. That's why he go to school.
Yo, DJ Rock Simon. Drop it again. Stranger Miller said that.
Life, strength, energy. needs no food. That's why he go to school. So cool, so smooth, no food. So cool, so smooth, no food. He's the first one. True black history, whoever controls so much people, hundreds, thousands, millions, it cause an eruption.
All right. We're celebrating Marcus tonight. I want to tell everyone right now, as I move forward into the show, that's why you go to school. So cool, so smooth, Mr. Garvey, yes, me so soon, no fool. Marcus, Mr. Garvey.
Rastafari's a way of life. Some people call it a concept, and some people call it a religion. As far as I can see, everything is alright with me. One is Majesty. Yes, it's alright. One is Majesty. Yes, it's alright with me. Marcus Garvey is an African Jamaican who been accused many times wrongfully. We need his name to clean up and set his record free. Once and for all, one Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright with me. It's alright. Teach you, old Marcus Garvey, holla, holla. One Marcus Garvey, yes, it's alright. One Marcus Garvey,
Marcus Garvey.
Yes, it's alright with me, yeah. It's alright with me. Yes, it's alright. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright with me. Yeah. It's alright with me. The first time singing about Marcus Garvey, it's 1J Lane, Marcus Gray Street, way on the beach.
Lord.
Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright. One Marcus Garvey.
Rastafari.
Yes, it's alright with me. Yeah. It's alright with me. Marcus Garvey, the son of Samson, we'll be thankful to set his record free. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright with me. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one I know. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright.
All right.
One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright with me. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one I know. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright. One Marcus Garvey. Yes, it's alright with me. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one. One Marcus Garvey. It's only one I know.
Oh, Lord. Yes, I bless up my Adrian, Woe Star General, Earth Strong today, Woe Star General, Taiwo. Yes, I bless up yourself, Adrian, in Zion.
Soul Marcus Garvey. Bagawaya Amada Moshe. Soul Marcus Garvey.
The day that
They never love, oh
Marcus Garvey transition.
never love.
One of I and I good Adrian was born on this day.
Bagawaya Amada Moshe.
People would have know him as Woe Star General from St. Croix, Virgin Island. One of my good Adrian still. Seeing? So I just have to give an honor and respect right now. Yeah, man, everyone put up in the comments right now, Woe Star General. WSG, Woe Star General. Yeah, man, the man flying in Zion right now. One of my good Adrian. Always love my Adrian still. Seeing? Yeah, man, right now, please.
Bagawaya Amada Moshe. Soul Marcus Garvey. Bagawaya Amada Moshe. Soul Marcus Garvey. They never love, oh my God. They never love, oh my God. Him own brethren, sell him for rice and peas. Them give away for rice and peas. Them give away like how Judas give away Christ. And they didn't know there'll be time like this. And now the human race is in such a squeeze. Men like Bagawaya should be burned in fire. And women like Mother Moshe should be stoned like Jezebel. They never love, oh my God. Them give when they rise and be. It was she and Bagawaya who gave away their peace. And that's why they are nowhere around today. They never love, oh my God. And be where them be, where them be, where we rise and be. Bagawaya amada Moshe, so Marcus Garvey. And be where them be, where them be, where we rise and be. Bagawaya amada Moshe, so Marcus Garvey. And be where them be, where them be, where we rise and be. Men like Bagawaya should be burned in fire, fire. And woman like Mother Moshe should be stoned like Jezebel. They never love, never love, never love for Marco. And be where them be, where them be, where we rise and be. Mother Moshe and Bagawaya end up living nowhere. And Bagawaya clothes was torn off like the stars in the sky. That never love, never love, never love for Marcos. And be where them be, where them be, where we rise and be.
We are chanting up for Marcus Garvey tonight.
Never love, never love, never love for Marcos.
Talking about Marcus Garvey, Marcus Messiah Garvey. Marcus Messiah Garvey, Marcus Messiah Garvey.
Hands up.
Marcus Messiah Garvey, man of nobility.
All right.
Man of nobility. He said, up, up, in mighty race, Africans at home and abroad. We must all unite, sing Marcus Messiah Garvey, Marcus Messiah Garvey, Marcus Messiah Garvey, man of nobility, man of nobility. He said, up, up, in mighty race, one God, one aim, one destiny. Africa for Africans, though he is gone, we must carry on now.
Great is he who values his greatness. If you have no confidence in yourself, you're twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence you have won even before you have started.
Knowledge of their past, history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots. Only students of history can recall the day when Egypt, Ethiopia and Timbuktu towered in their civilization.
Yes, Africa was peopled with a race of cultured blacks who were masters in art, science and literature. People who were cultured and refined. People who, it was said, were like the gods.
And even the great poets of old sang in beautiful sonnets of the delight it afforded the gods to be in companionship with the Ethiopians. Why then should we lose hope?
Lose not courage.
Lose not faith.
Go forward!
We cannot wait on any to free us. We must liberate ourselves, eat what we grow. If we allow others to feed us, then one day we shall be without.
Hold fast to faith, desert not the ranks, because brave soldiers march on to victory. Give praise for Marcus Garvey. Remember what he said. In Africa, be our guiding star. Star of destiny. Ooh, star of destiny. Can you see? Talking about Marcus Messiah Garvey. Man of nobility, he said, up, up, in mighty race, one God, one aim, one destiny. Africa for Africans, home and abroad.
Marcus.
We must all unite.
Chat Marcus Garvey tonight.
Garvey. Ooh, Marcus Garvey. Messiah Garvey, man of nobility, man of nobility. He said, up, up, unite to raise, one God, one aim, one destiny. Africa for Africans, though he is gone, we must carry on now.
What you do today that is worthwhile inspires others to act at some future time. Therefore, in all you do,
Be at all times prepared to say, I do.
The ends you serve that are selfish will take you no further than yourself. But the ends you serve that have all in common will take you even into eternity.
Ding, 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 down. Whoa, the Black Star Liner. One day.
Words of Marcus.
No word bound, no word bound. Ding, ding, down.
So fret not if there are few. My brethren, there shall be many. For a few, yes, there shall be many.
Until all Africans are free, none is free. Until all are fed, all are hungry. Let us, in shaping our own destiny, set before us the qualities of human justice, love, charity, mercy, and equity.
We have loved under the severest punishment. We are not a race of haters, but lovers of humanity's cause.
Remember Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey words.
Be reality. Let Africa be our guiding star. Star of destiny. Oh yes. Star of destiny. Talking about us. Talking about us. Marcus Messiah. Man of nobility. Man of nobility. What did he say? My great
Chant it down tonight. Chant up Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey right now again tonight. And we chanting, Lord. All right, somebody say pull that one. Pull it up again. Tunes are nice, have to play it twice again, right? Rock and coming. Sing.
Everything I've tried to do, I am
A celebration for Marcus Garvey tonight. Bless up World Star General.
People see the man is black. They say that the man is mad. But they don't know the way I feel when my heart is glad. I'm a free. I'm a free man. I'm a free. I'm a free man.
Watch out now. Watch out now, people.
I'm free, 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 free. I'm a free man.
I is not no slave, and we would never accept being no slave in this time. You don't see it. Alright? Yes, people. Marcus Garvey is a prophet. Marcus Garvey is a prophet. Whoa. The man say, look to the east for the coming of the king. Look to the east for the coming of the king. Look to the east for the coming of the king. Look to the east for the coming of the king. We are the most high king, king of all kings. Haile Selassie, I the king of all kings. I'm the king, the king, the king of all kings. King for all people, the king of all. Haile Selassie, I am the king of all kings. Look to the east for the coming of the king. Marcus Garvey, look to the east. And we are shut up at this shabby, so I say, look to the east, coming of the king of king of king of king of king of king of king. Rastafari, come on, Marcus Garvey tonight, you know. Here we go, here we go, here we go. King of king, the king of all kings. Haile Selassie, I am the king of all kings. Whoa, king of all kings, the king of all kings. Haile Selassie, I am the king of all kings. Marcus Garvey tell him, say, look to the east, look to the east, look past the beast. Look to the east for the coming of the king, king of all, king of all, king of all kings. Hear me now, right now. Watch out now, people. Give thanks for listening. Give thanks for tuning in right now. We're celebrating Marcus Garvey tonight, you know. And my Adrian World Star General still, you know. Fly high, World Star General. Yes, Marcus Garvey transition on this day, 1940. Yeah, man. Marcus Garvey says self-reliance, self-confidence. I mean self-determination. We win the race before it even win with self-confidence, you know. All right. Up ye mighty race, accomplish what you will. Aye. Marcus Garvey tell we look to the east. Look to the east for the coming of the king of all, king of all, king of all kings.
Salute to the right honorable Marcus Garvey.
Watch me now. Hear me now.
Marcus say if you're black, you're African. If you're white, you're European. That's the truth. If you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're coming coming from. You can't. Salute to the right honorable Marcus Garvey.
Come on, jump and dance with me, people. Truth are truth. Right is right and wrong is wrong, you know. Seeing?
Marcus say if you're black, you're African. If you're white, you're European. That's the truth. If you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're coming from. You can't know. He tells us Francis that is to try. About the king he prophesied. You've got to give some honor to the man, Marcus Garvey. Black man, you should rule your own destiny. Yeah. You've got to give some honor to the man, Marcus Garvey. You've got to give some honor to the man. Marcus a black man prophet. Everybody hero. Love me more than money when you call you the Nero. Teach us to use words that sound like sorrow. Love Marcus, shout it out, let me hear you. The one near J-double Hoover. I give the poor Marcus from America. Take time out. Marcus Garvey, you be know. Yagayo. 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 Anthony, we are not thinking ourselves. Marcus say if you're black, you're Africans. If you're white, you're European. That's a fact. If you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're coming from. No doubt. He tells us Francis that is to try. About the king he prophesied. You've got to give some honor to the man. Salute. Marcus Garvey. You've got to give some honor to the man. Honorable, honorable. He teach the black nation to look beyond. Say you want to perish if you don't got vision. Can't be lost with no foundation. Mama Africa, start civilization. He teach us black man didn't come from monkey. Who built the pyramid and Timbuktu? Educated, why dare you move to?
Thank you, Garvey.
No, I'm talking to you.
Telling I the truth.
Deserve more honor. Shout out that one, yeah.
Marcus, Marcus.
From Bob Marley to
chant his name.
Great counters in the drummer. Marcus Garvey, come like.
Don't be afraid to say Marcus, you know.
Man power. You got to give some honor to the man, Marcus Garvey. Black man, you should rule your own destiny. No doubt. Yeah. You got to give some honor to the man, Marcus Garvey. You can know. You can know. You can know. Marcus Garvey, you can know.
Whoa.
You can know. You can know.
We're hailing Marcus Garvey tonight. John Marcus.
You're still around. Freed so many souls from the depths of despair. But we will never forget the burdens you had to bear. Oh, Marcus, we love you. We never shy from the things you had to do.
And why do we call Marcus John Marcus? Because, man, Marcus come like John the Baptist, you know. Him come like John the Baptist, prophesies and cries. Him come prophesize the king and say, yo, the king I come, yo, man, look to the east for the coming of the king. Him come, you know. And this man that coming is greater than I.
Hate struck you down, but in so many hearts, you're still around. Freed so many souls from the depths of despair. But we will never forget the burdens you had to bear. Oh, Marcus, we love you. We never shy from the things you had to do. So from the chorus, from the love you. You never shy from the things you had to do. Straight from the chorus, from the energy, yeah. missions are here to stay. You can't suicide, but your missions have never died. It lives on and on and on. Whoa, whoa, boy, oh Marcus, we love you. And never shy from the things you got to do. Strength and courage will make
Rastafari. And I
love you. And never shy from the things you got to do.
Marcus Garvey, we love you.
Yeah. Whoa, boy. You can't stop the Lord's work.
Bless up the whole Garvey family, you know. Uno father was a great man, still is a great man, will live on, you know. Marcus Garvey lives.
Yes, it did. You achieved the best of a bad situation. Gave hope to the people of the nation. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Message.
Over the place.
The message in the music.
Being in disgrace.
Music is the message.
Have lost the ways. Their minds have gone astray. Sheer hysteria told us look to Africa to be around for long again. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Marcus, we love you. You never shy from the things you had to do. Strength and courage will make it true. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Marcus, we love you. You never shy from the things you had to do. Strength and courage will make it true. Yeah.
And some man them accept the duties and the tasks that the Most High give them, you know. Some man run away from the duties and don't do it, you know. But His Majesty done told us the inaction of those who known better and could have done better and should have done better, that didn't do better, that make history repeat itself like it do. It make wickedness run round, rampant around the place. If we just do what we know, we feel in we heart, we can overcome all this wickedness. So I go on, you know. Rastafari. Marcus Garvey lives and reigns and rules in the... Yo! It's the power and might of the Trinity. Yes, because the power of God lives in every man. And when a man speak out, his voice can be heard and the world know his voice and feel it, you know. And them lead people without them having no obligation to do so. That's the definition of a true leader. So guess what? The man come like a God still, you know. Yeah, man, deities in a life, you know. We have to realize. Get out of this Christian way of thinking. This enslavement mindset where make I people them feel like we're limited to one book in our life, you know. We have to go out of the book and go in our heart. What do I feel? Because each and every one of I have a voice to speak to I every day, seeing? Alright. Listen to the voice in our own heart and thing. Yeah, man, you can't see the Most High because the Most High dwell within, you know. Him dwell within and you're not going to find him nowhere else, you know. Speak, Marcus. Speak, Marcus. I ain't hear on a voice. I lives and reign, seeing? In this time, from them time to this time still. You know what I mean? I Selassie is the Most High. But all of our ancestors, them live and reign and still all rule all across the earth and soar and ting and ting and ting. Real talk me a talk right now. Yeah. Real talk me a talk.
Give us the teaching of Marcus Garvey. Kebranegas means glory of kings. Give I and I Selassie and keep the images of lies for yourself. People without a vision perish like suicide. You tell me it's not about color, still you refuse.
Ah, Rasta children.
Off the wall. All you do is trick the brothers and keep them confused. They don't know who to call on in this spiritual war. Now tell me of a paradise in the sky, well that's a lie. And now tell me I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity, and love created I. Look how many prophets tried to open our eyes. You can't fool me. Look how they're treating us. New millennium slavery, hiding the chains and still beating us daily. Now we're mentally poisoned to fight with black skin. And bleaching at the inting, far out and far in.
Hands up, people. Wave your hands from side to side.
You tell me it's not about color, still you refuse. Take the picture out your books. I know that's not how it looks.
We'll go trample this thing called racism, injustice, you know,
the brothers,
inequality. We'll go trample these things, them saying.
To call on in this heretical war. Don't tell me of a paradise in the sky, and that's a lie. And not tell me I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity, when love created I.
When we all accept ourselves for who we are,
to open our
we're not for jealous or envious of nobody. Accept who you are. Love yourself so you can love each other. It's just common sense, but you know, say it's not a such thing as common sense anymore, because sense is just sense, you know, because, yo.
Give us the teaching of Marcus Garvey. Keber and the gas means glory of kings. If I and I, Selassie, I keep your images of lies for yourself. People without a vision perish like suicide. You tell me it's not about color, still you refuse.
You refuse.
Take the picture.
Take your pictures off your wall. Why you have all them false images up, false statues up and ting and ting?
All you do is trick the brothers and keep them confused.
You act like these people are some type of heroes and some type of role models and all them things there, but why you do that, Babylon?
Have a paradise in the sky, and that's a lie. Don't you tell me I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity, and love created I. Look how many prophets tried.
Not one more of I people should die. We done lost too many, you know.
Me.
Yeah, man, we done lost too many in this year revelation and fight for liberation and the struggle for justice. Not one more life shall be shed. Not one more. One more is too many.
Sin and shaped in iniquity, when Jah created I. Look how many prophets tried. Look how many prophets tried.
Yeah. Right. Watch out now. I tune right now called Ghost of Marcus Garvey right now for them saying. Watch on right now, people. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. 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 Can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. People them are doing now. Can't get no food to eat. A hungry man is a angry man. A hungry man is a hungry man. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Can't get no food to eat. Can't get no money to spend. Oh no. Marcus Garvey words. So I tell him this one. Them never love poor Marcus. Whoa! Them never love poor Marcus. He stood for the people. Told them that we equal. Still Babylon, I love them, I love them, I love him. Them not love poor Marcus. No! Them a fight poor Marcus. Whoa! Them a fight poor Marcus. Whoa, Lord, whoa! Them not love poor Marcus. Watch ya now. Marcus Garvey told way to look to the east. The coming of a black king. He will trample the beast. Whoa! Marcus said look to the east. The coming of a black king. He will trample the beast. Whoa. All right. Oh. Them never love poor Marcus. Oh, Lord. All right. We are tribute to Marcus right now. We'll talk about Marcus Garvey right now, you know. The founder of the UNIA, the largest organization ever established on earth, you know. This man has over 8 million more people than, man, yo. We can't go on and talk about Marcus all night, you know. We have all a reverence right now for Marcus Garvey. One man established the whole thing, a movement, you know. Yeah, man, them can't fight against Marcus. I prophet, you know. Bless up World Star General tonight. Earth Strong, World Star General, flying high upon Marcus Transition Day. No, say the I done seat up and thing, you know. All right, World Star General. Watch me.
say after days.
Marcus.
Garvey the prophet said, Marcus Garvey the prophet said, that the time will come when there'll be only naughty dread. So not up, not up, not up. So dread up, dread up, dread up. But time will come when there'll be only naughty dread. For the Holy Bible say, for the Holy Bible say, that all the singers and players of instruments shall see Jah. So not up, not up, not up. You have to dread up, dread up, dread up. A time will come when there'll be only not to dread. Marcus Garvey the prophet said, Marcus Garvey.
Give thanks for everyone listening right now. I want to hear this next tune. This your next tune of burn some fire through the owner speaker singing. Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man.
Marcus Garvey the prophet said, Marcus Garvey the prophet said, that the time will come when National Stadium shall fall. For the Holy Bible say, for the Holy Bible say, every sinner is a judge, every sinner is a judge. Not up, not up, not up. Dread up, dread up, dread up. A time will come when there'll be only not to dread. All who don't like to see that DJ, never have to see I and wish I well. Cause a time will come when there'll be only not to dread.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Not up, not up. Dread up, dread up. Cause a time will come when dreadlock shall be free. Not up, not up. Dread up, dread up.
And so this is a Ras Simon chant right now. Watch me now. Me say like Morgan Heritage say, you don't have to dread to be Rasta. But it's a symbol of your commitment to the movement. Don't have to dread to be Rasta. But it's a symbol of your commitment to the movement.
Not up, not up. You have to dread up, dread up. Cause the time will come when there be only not to dread. Marcus Garvey the prophet said, Garvey the prophet said, that the time will come when there be only not to dread.
Ah, them pull that one.
Certain poor widow putting into mice. So he said, truly I say to you, that this poor widow has put in more than
watch ya.
For all these out of their abundance are putting up big up Marcus Garvey the prophet. Yet really taught you something. You can feel it in the air. There's something coming down. You don't know where you might get the next bombing. To Africa the running. Bingy drum keep strumming. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the cleanest. You got the machine on the block. Don't try no scheme on the block. Got the scheme on the lock. Bring your dreams to the top. Girls scream on the cock. And all of that and all of that.
That's the way we grow. That's all you need to know. That's the way we grow. Rastaman no bow, nice to blow.
Let me tell you, woo, love is the answer. Nothing strange. Rastaman, the Rastaman, real gangster ain't changed. Damn, why you go against the grains? Fuckers now the fucking bullets go against your brains. We're sensitive, you know we can sense these things. Buggers want a war, why you commence these things? I leave your blood on the floor and your brains in the sink, damn. Before you could report to the precinct, damn. I kill you all, I make a damn sprint. Your fucking white shirt becomes pink, stain like a ink, damn. Real gangster, show them how to live. Real fucking Jamaicans, this year we're doing it big, damn. Big up the rappers, the DJs and the singers. Real fucking niggas.
All right, Sizzler, get carried away, right? Yo, it's a Sizzler, what man?
Certain poor widow putting into mice. So he said, truly I say to you that this poor widow has put in more than all. For all these out of their abundance are putting offering from Marcus Garvey the prophet. Yet really taught you something. You can feel it in the air. There's something coming, damn. You don't know where you might get a next bombing. To Africa the running, bingy drum keeps strumming. I'm the cream of the crop, I'm the cleanest. You got the machine on the block, don't try no scheme on the block. Got the scheme on the lock, bring your dreams to the top. Girls scream on the cock, and all of that and all of that. Turn poor.
Right now. Yes, I. Thing called Marcus Garvey thing right now. Seeing? Yeah, man, this a Marcus Garvey thing, you know. So we must tell the people them say, we are play Marcus Garvey music and music. We big up Marcus Garvey and Marcus Garvey message and all them thing there. You know what I mean? We're not big up on ourselves right now. We just big up Marcus tonight, you know. So yes, we want to take a time right now to say, yeah, man, everybody talk about voting right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I bring up the topic right now. Everyone I talk about voting, and I say, yo, man, must I go vote and all them thing there. Yeah, man, it's a touchy topic, you know. But guess what? That's why I'm going to go touch the topic tonight because I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, the people that must get the truth. And I see it. Now, me know that I know, say, my ancestors will fight for struggle and liberation. I ancestors never fight for vote. You know what I mean? Now, on the surface of things, it may come like we are a fight for vote, you know. But we know say that we not fight for vote, we fight for freedom. You know, see it. And so the liberation movement has always been a fight and struggle for freedom and liberation, you know. So when we are talk about them things there, we know say that, you know what I mean, that's what we always been fighting for. We not care about no voting. We care about liberation. You know, see. So yeah, man. So when we fight, that's what we fight for. We not fight to vote. Because if that's the case, it's a vain thing we have fight for because we didn't try to influence a system for except by and I when we know say we should have we already accepted from way of life, you know what I mean? And we not have to beg no one for accept I and I, you know what I mean? And look how long since we get the voting rights and we have vote and you see what going on right now. It take I and I brother, innocent brother, a youth to the movement because look how many come before him and now him still have to go through them same thing. I and I children in this time, 2020, have to witness the fact that a black man can still be lynched in the streets. You know what I mean? Why do we have to face this in this time? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's the question I and I want to pose because, you know what I mean, we shouldn't have to witness these things in this time. If I and I voting rights matter, because we know it's enough people done been voting. Enough people done been going out to the polls and doing all them things that they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But we had a black president. And during this time, you know what I mean, we see so much killings and things are exposed to the world in the media. And we not see no changes. So it have to keep happening. It have to keep happening. It have to keep going on. And now it come up to it's come to the straw that break the camel back right now with George Floyd, where now, you know what I mean, the people them's like, we can't take it no more because we done seen it so much over and over and nobody not do nothing about it. You know, see it. So, yeah, man, that's what we have to realize we can't be no reactionary people, you know. We have to stand for what is right from the beginning. We can't react to things and say, oh, well, this happened so many times, so now we have to react and this and thing. We should have react from the beginning, you know what I mean? And it seemed like the voting, because look how many people are go out and vote. We already know when Obama was getting out of presidency, we done know that, okay, we have to go out and vote and all these things, they're them pushing the thing for the people then because it's a crucial time right now. And if you don't vote, you know, we don't know what go on, you know, with the USA and all them things there, right? But guess what? Look what happened. Everybody still go out and vote and push them thing and them agenda and all them thing. And then guess what? Who come in the thing? And then what the people do? The people will blame the people and when I vote for this what happened. But The people them can't lie to themselves and say, yo, it's I and I fault, because Babylon are try to make it seem like it's I and I fault and divide the people. They might divide and rule the people. Make it feel like, say, well, if you would have voted, you would have made the difference or whatever, you know. But we have to recognize the truth, because longer, how much longer can we be fooled? We can't be fooled this too much longer, people. We have to wake up and rise up, you know. Like Marcus said, we never know I and ourselves till we're back against the wall. So we must rise up, people. Because, you know what I mean, how many more of I and I prophets shall die, I people shall die, innocent people shed their blood. You know what I mean, life taken short. Because, why? We just turn the other cheek when it comes to the injustice and thing. No, man, we have to stand up to them thing there. I mean, we can't take it no longer, seeing. So guess what? We have to speak out, stand up for our rights, make our voice be heard. You know what I mean? Our ancestors were not killed for the voting rights. Like my brother Buddy Folks, he put it very well on IG. He said our people were fighting and they were murdered for standing up for liberation and justice and equality. You know what I mean? And when they were standing up for this, their voice became too loud to ignore. And once your voice becomes too loud to ignore, because you start making noise now, you know, see. And once you start making noise, then them feel like them have to have some type of motives to take you out or get rid of you and all them things there. So we have to realize, people, I and our ancestors who was fighting for liberation, it's not till we got, if the people came through slavery, right? It's not till we got here in the slavery. That once we got in slavery and the fear of being a slave, the fear of the slave master began to trickle down from the parents to the youth, them and through the experiences and all of the things that, you know what I mean? I and I people was always fighting to go forward to I and I homeland, which is Africa, which way we come from. Nobody ever wanted to stay in these parts them unless they was already here. And they chose to come here, you know. But the ones that was taken here, they was never fighting to stay here and all of them things. It came down to an assimilation process. This assimilation process then began to, you know, it began to take over the people mentality, right? And the people mentality began to feel like, say, well, this is, you know, they must stay here and they don't have really no aspiration to go or leave or nothing, you know. But when we say Rastafari really like come and ignite that flame, you know what I mean? And that's why Rasta say repatriation is a must, because we know that is the first mission for all of we ancestors when they was taken and ripped and robbed from the continent. Their first mission to go forward again home. After the watering and breaking down, just like you break a horse, just like the watering down of the thing there. Just like Harriet Tubman say, she could have freed thousands and thousands more slaves, but if they had only known that they were slaves. Because when that brainwashing come on people, them don't even realize that them a slave or that them under a slave mentality, you know. Them feel like them free, but them still under a slave mentality and don't even realize it. So we have to realize them thing there, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, we just talking and reasoning with the people then right now, because the people them, enough time the people need to hear a certain message, you know. Yeah, man, because Marcus Garvey will come, it tell I and I, when we have self-confidence and I self, we have to have self-knowledge of I and I self. We have to know I and I self, you know, which means we have to seek and search, because guess what? Babylon will make we think that we something else. They will make we think that we'll measure I and ourselves by Babylon measuring stick, you know. We don't even measure I and ourselves by I and our own standards. Enough time Babylon done brainwash we by the time we even come to be in adulthood. We already done been measuring I and ourselves based on a Babylon standard, right? That we don't even really know I and I true worth in life. That's man and woman, you know. So That's why this thing you say, know thyself. That's one of the first things. First things in the principles of my art and principles of foundations of I and I ancestors' cultures in Africa, is to know thyself. Because we know, say that you can't know nothing else if you don't know yourself. Because you always go come like, like you're fake in the funk. Like you're try to be something that you're not, or you don't really feel that you really are. So you have to know who you are. And from you know who you are, then, you can know where you're going, and you can have that confidence and all them things if you step out into who you are as a person in this world. You know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about right now, because Marcus Garvey words is not just nothing to be falling on, deaf ears. Marcus Garvey is a prophet, And it's not only that him prophesies, about Haile Selassie. Him prophesies enough thing. Marcus Garvey is the one where him tell I say, the art forms is the expression of art, It's like the highest expression on earth, that's what separates man above the animals, And so with them things, he encouraged ones to really do the art and the artistic expressions and all them things there. He tell I don't wear the black skin as a badge of shame, but it should be something to as a symbol of nobility, a symbol of royalty, So, yeah, man, these are the things what Marcus teach I, and him show I, It tell I Africa is for Africa, those at home and abroad as well. So even the one we first tell I about repatriation, when we look upon it like, wherever we there about, life is what it is, But Marcus Garvey said, no. Each one of I and I is a descendant of a king and a queen and, chiefs and, chiefesses and princesses and all of them type of thing there. So, yeah, man, he said we have an inheritance and we have to look forward to Africa. And we can't forget Africa, no matter how it tried to be erased from our mentality through brainwash education and propaganda and all them things there, where Babylon is going to come to I and try to put in our mind, So as I really taking Marcus Garvey teachings, he was just really telling I to hold a strong meditation and stand firm for I and I self, stand up for I and I rights, and not let nobody come and make I feel like we know second-class citizenship. Just because them are try to treat I that way, or just because them have laws on their books that say that's what we are, we never have to accept that, We have to stand up for I and I self as a human being, And it's like Marcus even show I and I that we larger than just a black man. Yeah, man, we black, and we should be proud of that, but it's the acceptance of ourselves that make us more than just a black man. We are a man, and woman, you are a woman, and we don't have to add nothing to that because, we are enough, and we don't have to fulfill nobody else's standards. We don't have to fulfill nobody else expectations or stereotypes or none of them things, because we know who we are. And we live up into that, and we have to stand up into that, That's what Rastafari teaching too, because that's how Marcus and Rastafari teaching align up, Because Marcus is like the prophet where come and tell I and I if it look to the east for the coming of the black king and all them thing there. And then also with the teachings of Marcus, enough people at one time, it seemed like people would interpret Marcus almost like him would have been some type of separatist or racist or whatever, right? Because of the fact that him say, Africa for Africans and all them thing there. But he say every nation to their own fig tree, which mean that every nation, every person, every race is supposed to accept them own self. And once them accept their self, then they can accept each other, because we know that love is one of them things that if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, right? So therefore, you have to just know yourself. You have to accept yourself. And once you accept yourself for who you are, your whatever it is, ethnicity, your gender, your, whatever, your religion, your way of life, your, so all of these things, when you accept them, right? Then you can accept another person because you accept yourself, and you don't have to have no envy or no jealousy or no grudge or none of them things there in your heart. So that's all Marcus was trying to teach I, and I really feel it, because he was showing I the acceptance of thyself. You know what I mean? And then when he prophesies about the king coming, you know, Haile Selassie crowned 1930, Marcus Garvey prophesied these things in 1914. So, yeah, I mean, years before the king was crowned, in the 20s and thing, Marcus Garvey had already prophesied the king coming. You know what I mean? And when the king came and fulfilled this prophecy, Rastafari looked straight to the east and looked straight to Marcus Garvey and said, yo, this man done told I these things from long time. You know what I mean? So the man come like a prophet, you know, and him come and say, well, but me not just point to the man, me I point to him and the teachings, because it's like him come and say, yo, me I give Uno some teaching, but the man will come after I. Them teachings I go surpass any teachings I ever give Uno. You know, see it. So that's why when His Majesty come and say, until the color of a man's skin is no more significance than the color of him eyes, you know. Yeah. It's Rastafari teaching, man. Yo, me could have gone all night still, but me not go on still. Me go play a couple tunes more. Yeah, man, we ride out the night. It's Marcus Garvey teaching. Me not go keep going on, but me I go run some tunes right now. So it's a different thing, though, because Marcus Garvey energy right there. When me call up Marcus, when me call up my brethren, World Star General, man, me I tell you, some Irish will come around I and I, so me don't know. And it's just the spirit of them thing there, the Irish, where I speak to I tonight. So, yeah, man, we give thanks for the ones listening. But check it now. More tunes right now. Marcus Garvey tribute. Can't done.
Well, this one is Hypermar. Yo. Alright, me tell the people, you know. I just live up in the love, you know. I just the whole we born free. We need to keep it positive, yeah? I never you fight with your sister, you know. Yes, I am on religion. I am born division. So, I know the world is built on faith and religion. I hope you all could make the right decisions. Fit yourself in a society to gain the right commission, the right position. Well, I don't need your obligation. I am free to make my own decision. No need to be burdened by your opinions. Yes, I live strong. I was born free. Oh, but so we need some more food in our society. They show no love for humanity. They bring discrimination and greed upon the family. So I love your neighbor as you love thyself. Yeah, and the most I watch over me. Yes, I was born free.
And we're not to beg no freedom.
She's over me.
He was born free. It's a gift from the Most High. We're not beg no freedom.
I whether you are us, whether you are lax, whether you are bald. Yes, the fire will be burning red. Babylon don't number your days. I get the most I give us plenty of days. Yes. Joy is in the open, what the people them full of joy. While others in the mountains and none to the peace them might destroy. I fire will be burning. I fire will be burning. Yes, I was born free. Yeah. And the most I watch over me. Yes. I was born free. Yeah. I'm telling you the most I watch is over me. Yeah.
Yes, Marcus Garvey.
I know the world is built on faith and religion. Hope you all could make the right decision. Put yourself in a society to make the right communication. The right decision. I no need your obligation. I am free to make my own decision. No need to be burdened by your opinion. Got me own big man. Yes, I was born free. Yeah. I tell the said the most I watch it over me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I was born. Yeah. Yes, the most I watch over me. I watch over me. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I was born free. Yes, I died first, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Do right. Hold them, Marcus. Yeah. Hold them, Marcus. 'Cause Marcus Garvey words come to pass.
Wanna love Marcus?
Right.